crafty friends, this is Jenny from CraftTestDummies.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make these little cards. I've been playing around lately and I am calling them secret message cards because if you open up the little front flaps, notice how I'm using some baker's twine and buttons. There's a little interactive thing where you can open up and leave a message or a little image or something like this. So anyways, I kind of want to walk you through how I make them. And I think a lot of times people use these kind of interactive components in journals and scrapbooks, but maybe they don't use this so much in a card. And I thought, oh, this is still, you know, it's a little bulky to mail. This might be a better one to hand to somebody instead of mailing, but it's still really sweet. So anyways, this all started off because I was playing with my Lucky 8 punch. Let's sweep this aside. And I was making these adorable little mats that are about, it starts off with a 6x6 piece of paper. By the time you get done with it, it takes almost an inch off of it. But I was thinking, oh, this is so pretty, what else can I do with it? Well, that's when I started with the idea that I could fold it in, and what I did, it depends on how you'd like to do it. In this one, you can see I put a pencil line to the corners, and you can then either fold up like this, and then just erase your pencil lines, or, you know, if you're good, you can kind of just eyeball it. This is kind of what I do. Actually, I'm going to do this one this way. And I'm just going to kind of use my ruler's as straight edge, like so. Now what you're going to notice is that once you do this all the way around, you're going to have to do a little quick bit of trimming. So let me show you just to reinforce that fold. You are probably going to want to go back through then with a bone folder, get a nice sharp crease. And then you see this little area in the middle here where right there, that little bit right there. You're going to want to trim that with a pair of scissors. You don't need to do anything fancy schmancy, just a little quick notch so that then when you fold up those edges, you don't have that little bit of extra flap there, because you don't need that. So just quickly, yes, like this. And then what you can do, like I said, you can kind of decide which side you like. I kind of like it this way. Okay, so this is how your little flap is going to look. Then what I do is I actually glue another piece inside. This is roughly 3 inches, so you know that you've got a nice little 3-inch square to play with. And great way to use up scrap paper, right? So I'm doing my thinking of you sentiment inside. Look, a little surprise. And then to make, this is kind of like those old-fashioned envelopes. I don't know what those things are called, those little closures, but I'm just using foam dots and some bulk buttons that I bought. Flat ones work great. They don't have to even be fancy, but just grab a couple that kind of match. And then you're going to want to cut a little bit of baker's twine or linen cord, or even a heavy pearl cotton would be pretty, but all you need is, you know, about that much, 6 inches or so. And to make the clasp, you're going to apply 1 foam dot on one side and use your button like so. This is where if you'd like your holes to line up a certain way, please pay attention. If you're like that. If you don't care, then okay, you don't care. For the next one, what you're going to do is actually put the piece of twine down first, and you're going to secure it with your foam dot like so. So now actually that twine is underneath the foam dot. And then you're going to put another foamy dot on top. And I do like the foam for this one, I don't know why, but it gives it a little bit more dimension, you can see here, which then just makes it easy to wrap the twine around to create that little fun closure. And then of course you can take that and glue it to a card base like so. And then if you want to embellish with another little bit of ribbon, that's what I've done here, a little bit of velvet ribbon for this one. This Halloween version, boo, I use those really fun dimensional Jolie's stickers, which is great, and a little sentiment with some ribbon here. This is a little more elegant, and so I just kind of left it plain. I used the landscape version of the card instead, and that pretty paper. And then for this one, I also did the landscape orientation. I'll show you what's inside. I went it with kind of like a teenage theme, and I just did, you rock, man, woo! Because the paper is kind of like rock paper, and then just to show you on the inside, I wrote rock and roll. So anyways, this is the idea behind these secret message cards. Kind of fun, a little different. You know, just gives you something else to play with in your craft categories and your card making toolbox. So anyways, I hope you give it a try. Feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section of this video and let me know if you tried it out and what you thought. So thank you so much for watching CraftTestDummies.com, and we'll see you around the crafty neighborhood.